I want that tree.
I'm gonna let this guy pass. I'm not rushing anymore. I'm enjoying the ride.
See that tree on the top of the mountain? That's what I want.
Holy shit. It is a tree. A lone tree. Look, there's a tree. It's kind of bare. Half of the whole side's
See
missing.
These people up here, I bet that's what they're doing.
They probably hike back up in
the
here.
forestry road right there.
Yeah. Shit. The Tahoe Rim Trail? That's a Tahoe Rim Trail.
No, it's a trail.
You can't go cutting along the trailhead.
No, there, it's further up.
Okay.
Oh, that guy's got a good one. Oh, that's the kind I want. I want that tree.
Here, let me turn around and go all Mad Max on you, alright? I'll just hang out my fake shotgun, alright? Get me a tree. Looking for a tree. That's the tree we need. Let me guess, I'm gonna have to climb up in the mountains to get a tree today. Hope there's no avalanche. Look at the snow hanging on those cliffs. Woo! I could die today. This is exciting. Yeah! Here, look at this huge mountain. Yeah, I'm gonna go down that. Holy shit, that drops off right there. I don't know if it, I mean, look, it's all ice and snow. I didn't bring my work boots. You know what I mean? I didn't bring my snow boots. I got some thin-ass sneakers. I'll slide like fucking, I'm on skates. Where's this Forest Road coming up?
There should be one on the right first, and then there's one on the left.
Alpine Peas? Oh, Peaks. Sorry, my glasses aren't up to date. Alright. Another fun adventure. It's pretty. I'd like to get pictures of those cliffs over there when it opens up. There's got to be some good trees back in here. We're in the middle of nowhere, man. Remember, it's got to be 7.5 feet tall. It's got to be the perfect tree that my cats can climb in and nest. Gremlins. They're not. I don't own cats. I got gremlins, man.
Don't feed them after midnight.
As I say, don't feed them after midnight. Lock your doors so they can't get in your bedroom at night. You'd be knocking stuff over, hanging halfway out the blinds, pouncing on your head. Oh, it's a party. It's a party. Here's a road, St. Montez. St. Moritz, I mean. Montez. Montez from Workaholics. Look, the snow's getting deeper and deeper as I go in.
And we're getting closer to the ski resort.
Yeah, I don't know if I can cut anything near the ski resort. That's the problem.
But you can, see, there's the ski resort.
Oh.
All of this
Oh, okay.
is cuttable.
We'll have to look. Either way, I'm gonna be in some snow today. And somebody will have to carry my bag, and then I'm gonna carry the chainsaw. And we'll have to hike up. We're gonna have to go a couple 100 feet, I'm sure. It's just, you know what I mean? You're not gonna get nothing next to the road here. Well, these are people's property, so. Nice houses. Living back in here is a whole different world, you know? God. Oh, wow. Is this Squaw Valley area?
No, Alpine Meadows.
Oh, Alpine Meadows, yeah. Well, the owner, when Squaw Valley was formed, there was a little competition with Alpine Meadows back in 100 years ago. I mean, these ski resorts are very old, but very luxurious to stay at. Crazy shit, man. The view there. Okay, this is the resort right here.
Alpine Meadows ski area.
Well, no, I'm just saying, I was letting that guy pass. Wow, beautiful up here with the snow and all. But they maintain it, you know what I'm saying? It's all maintained. But we still have to leave the road to get to the trees. So I'm gonna have to walk in some snow. I should have brought some plastic bags or my other boots, but that's all right. I think if we can find a good area that has some lush forest, we'll find a tree quite easily to cut. Crazy. Some parts of it aren't maintained, other parts are. This road's mainly for the ski resort to come through, to pass through the area. Of course, if people got a car, they might hit some ice and shit. Yep, there's people shoveling. Old man went in his here, baby. Yeah, we'll have to hike back here, and we're gonna have to pick out a tree. We can do it though. We're gonna have to carry the tree out too. How's those boots doing for you? Quite slippery, huh? These boots are made for walking. These boots are made for talking. Don't I sing lovely? Nope. Smoke some more. Yeah. Got my trusty chainsaw. That's all a man needs is a chainsaw. Hunting knife's in the bag. And I mean, the bear are kind of hungry right now. I've seen some animal prints. I'm sure they're out here. Whoo, how deep do we gotta go? We may have to veer off when we find a patch of smaller trees. I'm sure we'll find something. It's kind of icy back here. My chainsaw weighs a lot too, but that's okay. Nothing like a good workout for Christmas. That's aside from getting fat from all the cookies and milk from playing Santa Claus this season. What? Me? Well, here's the thing. I have to fill the role of Santa Claus because he's a busy guy. But when I call him, he's going to put you on, Junior, you're going to sit on his lap. And I'll be in the other room drinking. You tell him what you want for Christmas.
You mean I'll tell you what?
He'll take my credit card. He'll take my credit card too. I just tell him what I want for Christmas. He'll be like, okay, we take American Express, Visa, and MasterCard. Okay. The trees are, look, there's a patch of small trees straight ahead. straight ahead there's a patch. See it? Or we can go out left. I don't care. I'm in the woods. I'm having a good time. I got beer in my bag. I drink a beer after I cut that wood.
I've been out here more than 15 minutes.
And you're cold? Dude, I underdressed today. I usually wear multiple layers, man.
Good. I have
You know what? My arthritis in my hands is killing me. My nipples, they're not hard. My nipples are not hard. So that's got to tell you it's not that cold out, right? Right, Tammy? It's not that cold out. My nipples are not hard. There's our tree right over there. To the right. Walk through the snow, man. We have to look. Dude, do not walk barefoot. And if you see a barefoot track, let me know. I'll take out the measuring stick. Sasquatch. No, I mean Sasquatch is close by.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Look, right there. There's human tracks going down there. Look. So somebody's been looking for trees back here because these are... Ow! Holy shit, that hurt. That one looks like it has toes. I'm thinking a bear came through here. All right, let's go to these trees over here. Is this snow going to surprise me and drop 8 feet? Ah! Fucking thorn brush. Woo! Let's go this way. There's less thorns. Dude, I got pricked by thorns through my pants. This terrain will kill you. It's evil, evil, evil. Oh crap, thorns is right. Yeah, thorns. Here's a bunch, there's a small tree over there too. I think we can do this in the snow without our boots, freeze our toes off, our toesy rosies. My heat works good. I can blast it in the truck on your feet. All right. Wow. This is a fucking adventure. This is the Rowe family Robinson adventure, man. All right. I don't think you want any of these.
Good.
What?
Put the cap on.
What about down on that hill down here, straight ahead? Look, it's all about the hunt. I sent him as an explorer, a young warrior, and he comes back and says he found our family tree. Did you find our family tree? You did? Is it full, or is it going to be bare like this? Because I could cut this, but it'll be bare. It's full? How far are you going to hike? I sent him about 2 miles. 2 more miles to carry the tree, 2 more miles to carry the chainsaw, tree in one hand, chainsaw in the other. Dude, I gotta... You want to use my gloves for now? Okay, because I gotta grip this.
Yep.
All right. The Swiss Row Adventure. The Swiss Family Row Adventure. Come on, Sasquatch. I know you're out there. I know you're out there, Mr. Sasquatch. All right. No more Charlie Brown trees for us, right? I'm gonna cut this baby. The thought of holding the chainsaw in my hands is pure bliss. Bliss. Not blasphemy. I'm not the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I just like to use sharp objects to cut things. Actually, I hate cutting trees. Where's this tree? This isn't it. Dude, look how bare this tree is. We wanted a full tree, like...
That one, but then we could cut off the bottom in half. See, we have to cut it in 2 slices though. Yeah, come here. I want to show you what I'm talking about.
We're gonna get eaten by Bigfoot before we cut a tree.
Why about we cut this?
You know what I'm saying? I mean...
We just said it and he said attack that.
It's got no branches on all one side. I can try back there. There's 2 different species that grow here. I think you want the other one that's bluish green. Not the green one's missing a bunch of branches. I'm looking. Back, all the way back? Yeah, further back. I see them. There's a bunch back here. Yeah, someone's been cutting back here. That's the kind the guy had, is the bluish green ones. Yeah, but his was full to the bottom.
Yeah, unless he cut his off.
He could have cut it off. Like I said, we're going to have to look around. We may have to get back in the truck and look elsewhere. This is just, I mean, these trees are bare. Some are almost losing their needles and dead. We don't want a dead one. That's a fire hazard. We want a green tree. Has to be healthy and young. 7.5 feet tall.
Anyway, did you see any trees back there?
Let's go a little further. If not, we're turning back. Don't give up just yet. We're in the woods. Don't you dare. Yeah, I see. We'll go up here and look to our right. There's a bunch of smaller trees deeper in the woods. No, I'm looking at one right now, but I can't see from this far. It looks bushy. We gotta go for a rare species, not just your typical pine that's losing its needles, but a nice, healthy, full tree. That guy had a full tree, man. I may have to go somewhere else because I want a full tree, but because I don't know. These trees are looking pretty ragged back here. Look straight ahead. There's one. There's a couple back there. Where he's going too, there's some. Here. This is not bad right here, but how about the one that's over? Wait, right here, dude. Wait. Oh, look, it's listening to all this stuff.
Watch out, there's a river over there.
I know, dude. Here, we can keep an eye on my chainsaw. That would have been a good tree. The whole side's missing branches. Right here, dude. Look, there's a patch. Right here, look to the right.
And that's where I heard the van.
Right here. Look. Right here.
Oh.
I have to cut it right here.
Yeah, shall we?
You can ask Tammy. How are we gonna mark this, dude? Is this along the trail?
Where it is.
My chainsaw's here. Collar to the right. Here's what I got. Come on. Back here. Maybe. There's 2 trees here.
In front of me. Oh, I was thinking about this one. I like this one right here. Oh, and this one.
Look, there's these 2.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'd have to cut them off a little higher and then to size, cut it to size, and then cut the stump down.
Yeah.
But there's this one. Just remember, there are better trees out there than this. Fuller ones, fuller
It's a little
ones.
lopsided. This side's really short and this
What
side's
about
really
this?
long. That one's more even.
It is. So. Should we just do it?
I don't know.
What about cutting this one off over here? Did you look at that one?
Yes, we
What one?
Should we leave the chainsaw?
I don't know, son.
Somebody always.
This one? This one's missing all needles on the right hand
I
side.
was looking at that.
Look, man, if we don't like it, we can go to other places. I was just trying to be adamant about trying to find something, but I'm not going to force it either. If the tree is not going to look good and it's going to be all dry and missing branches, you probably don't want to cut that tree. See if I can get in here. Holy shit. Huh. Right here.
Look behind you.
Wow. Holy shit. Let me look. There's a few okay trees back here. Yeah, it's a grove of trees. Really depends on you guys and what you think, not just me. I found a tree, 2 trees that are okay back here. There's this one. Look,
What about?
behind you.
Oh, I kind of like this one. Let's break it.
And then look,
This
yeah, it's kind of bare though. That's the only one I see so far that might be pretty good, is this one right here. Throwing snowballs at me, huh? I'll throw snowballs at you. Sorry, that was my inner demon coming out. Didn't know what happened there. Had missing time. That's what happens when you hike in your tennis shoes around the snow. You're like, oh, my toes are freezing. Makes you go crazy. Start getting delusions, hallucinations, freezing. Arthritis of the buns. Oh yeah. Trust me.
See, like, I want the top half of this one.
Yeah. It's horrible.
We're gonna cut this tree. Okay, and what's gonna happen, I'm gonna put a wedge. It's gonna fall right where I'm standing here. And then we're gonna definitely cut it down and take all the pieces or whatever, and we'll have a nice Christmas tree, a nice fresh pine. Jared, you're gonna have to stand over there and zoom in.
Yes, sir.
Because when it falls, you don't want to be standing here.
Yes, I do.
Alright.
Oh, it's gonna fall down here. I bet you. That's why we need a rope. Watch your leg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you go in there, big guy. Ah! Take two. No. Sometimes it does that. You have to click it sometimes. It's not even spinning. It's on lock, so.
I don't know, dude. I'm thinking we're out of gas.
We shouldn't be.
Try it again.
Now try. Go. It's gonna hella fall on him. Dude, that almost killed you, man. He looks up and he's like, oh crap.
Still filming?
Yeah, how
Oh my
was...
god, it turned towards me, dude.
I know.
had to jump with my chainsaw out of the way.
Oh.
Ooh. Any day, you can almost die. It's a damn good day. I got turkey waiting at home, and I got pie.
Oh, that's a nice tree, though.
Oh man.
It's nice.
Holy shit.
Having fun? Oh, my fingers are cold, man. Oh. That was pretty good, though. That was I told you, Tammy. It's gonna fall on him.
Okay, here's what we're gonna
Hey,
do.
Timmy, take the camera.
Let's get the tape measure. Here, give me the tape measure out of the bag. We'll measure it from the tip, and I have it leaning on a...
Oh.
We'll measure it from the tip. No.
Cold.
Right here. Okay. Here, get the camera, Jared.
Timmy has it. That's gonna help you.
Hold this. We're gonna go about 8.5 feet so I can maybe cut off the top.
Yeah.
So it's a little better for the angel.
I would.
Keep holding.
Yep.
I'm at 6. I'm at, hold on, 7. This is, here's 9. Hold on. And this, don't let it go, son. 7 and 8 is our ceiling. We gotta cut about.
Lock it.
I'm marking the tree.
Alright.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's very moist. It's good. It doesn't dry out. I marked it. All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Give me my chainsaw. And then I'll cut it right here. It's easy to cut. It's thick. Hello, my precious. Precious.
Master.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what I gotta say. I'm a man. I have my toys. Okay. This is one of my toys. Big boys and their toys, right? I got barely enough gas to cut this, so knock on wood, I'll have to hike 2 miles back. It's wet, cold. Come on, turn over, baby. Put it down. All right. And that's one Christmas tree. So we're gonna carry our tree back for a mile. This is my friend's. It's my first Christmas tree. That's why I'm taping it or recording it, because I have done this in a long time. I used to do it with my father. We'd use a handsaw. It'd take all day, go 6 inches or 3 inches. But with the chainsaw, it's instant. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut the stump down to about 6 inches before we go, and then I'm gonna haul the tree out of here on my shoulder, like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie or like Predator or something. You know, he's got the logs on his shoulder. I'm going to try to put this kind of on my shoulder and carry it. I may have to drag it through the snow. It should be okay. So when I get it on the Jeep, I'll take a picture, a final picture, so you guys can see it up there and stuff. I cut 9 feet. It's a 9-foot tree. I'll cut it down at home. And so I can't wait. As Lord Rick, it's cold out. We got to hike through knee-deep snow in some areas. Peace to my friends, man. Much love. There we go.
Yep.
And there he goes for the home stretch.
Only 300 feet more to go.
That laugh. Go.
All right, everyone. I'm back near my truck. We're gonna pull it around, put the tree on in. It might be able to fit. I have a pretty big truck. Otherwise, I brought rope to tie it down. That's what getting a Christmas tree is about. And I had gotten to share this special family trip with my friends and my fans of AngelOfThyNight Radio and the Paranormal Ghost Society, but get to share a part of what I do on the holidays. Every year we do something unique. This year we hiked up in the mountains. So you had to do it, didn't you? I was gonna go get the truck.
I was expecting to do it.
Yeah, I know. Temptation. We gotta put this seat down. This is my 9-foot specimen. It's going in my den with my fireplace for Christmas. I just want to share this with you guys. Let you look at my Swiss roll family little Christmas tree hunt. Annual Christmas tree hunt. But this is my first live tree. And I have done this before when I was a kid. But not in the mountains, not this deep in the wood. And it is what it is. Alright, hold on. Let me help.
Oh, no.
Now get in, climb in the big truck through the snow. Can't believe that Christmas tree fit. 9 feet. Around 9 I cut it at. I had snow hitting me in the face, dude, when I was carrying it. There was snow on it. I was like eating it, dude. I was going, nom, 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 nom. Serious?
Alright, there you go.
Alright. Guys need anything to eat or drink? There's food near you, Jared. There's food near you. There's Pop-Tarts, there's bars, fruit bars with strawberry. And we have water back here and all that good stuff. Alright. Just had a black dog jump out at my truck, people. You can see it in the mirror if you look. But anyways, folks, we got our Christmas tree. The good news is all the pie and Thanksgiving food I ate is gone from hiking 3 miles.
Right back out this way.
I left.
Yep. Let's take us back out to the 89.
So we're gonna go back out to Lake Tahoe, folks. Go home, put our tree up in the stand, fill it with water. It's a much more moisture type of wood. This tree could actually stay quite healthy for a couple months in water. I know the wood, I burn a lot of it, I cut a lot of it. I'm very familiar with it. It takes about a year or two to cure, a couple of years to cure. Very moist wood. So, very safe for a tree. It's a very nice 9-footer.
Look at the Christmas tree.
And you know, the whole point of going and get a Christmas tree, folks, is that you can go out in the woods and you could smoke, you could drink a beer, and at the same time get a hernia all at once. It's truth. But I'm good, I really am. And so when you have to work to get your Christmas tree, that's the way it goes. But I want to kind of wish everybody a happy holidays. I'm going to post this as a happy holidays video to all my friends who enjoy this type of thing and get to kind of see what my family trips are like. We have a lot of fun, and you know, we killed more than 2 birds with 1 stone. Because like I said, I could adventure on these snowy roads, take some pictures of nature, hike a little bit, drink a brew, cut a tree. You know, you're meant to have a good time. If you take it too serious, then life sucks, doesn't it? But if you go out here and you have a good time, life doesn't get better than that. And so today is probably one of the best days I've had in all of November. Even better than Fremont Street. Even though girls were shaking their ass in my face. But now we must go. And I'll film when I get to Lake Tahoe, because I always like to show my friends this great lake. It's one of the wonders of the world, home to Tessie, underwater aliens, UFO sightings, especially Bigfoot, and I've been working with it for 5 years, so I get excited every time I pass the lake. I'm like, oh man, I gotta take a picture, I gotta show my friends. But we're almost out of here back to the highway. We're going along the river, we're in the wilderness, obviously, and we just brought ourselves down a nice tree. There's a lot of different pine trees and conifers, and you have Jeffrey pines. There's just so many different types of species. But this area, the species that we found is kind of rare, because most of these are just regular evergreen trees, and they're not looking too good. And we found a species that had nice equal branches on all sides, which is rare. Nothing brown on top. It's a good tree, and it'll be perfect for the holidays when we have that log in the fire and got a nice meal cooking in the oven and snowing outside. Bet you guys didn't know how excited I get for the holidays. You'd have to be excited to wear the Santa Beard in Virginia City. You'd have to be totally in it and stoked. So we'll head out of here. I'm glad my friends view my videos. I wish you guys a safe and happy holiday. This was my Smith Family Row Christmas tree hunt. I like doing it, but nothing's free. You have to work hard. Just like Bigfoot research, say with finding a tree, you're going to go through the woods and look at 1,000 trees before you find that one special tree that's going to put a glisten in your eyes. Something you can sit around and smoke the pipe, you know? That's how you have to. I smoked in front of the tree, and the tree talked to me. And I'm sliding. It's icy. So we're out of here, folks. I'll film up at Lake Tahoe. You guys can enjoy this nice winterland. I'll call it a winterland adventure. Winter wonderland adventure. It's only November. You guys see all the snow out here. That's life in the mountains.
Look, yeah, I didn't have no gloves. I would have buried in the snow.
And I'm the only one, I guess, that is prepared. Brings gloves. Nice. This is, people live back in here.
It must have been Ward Creek. That water you saw running, because
Yeah.
that's Ward Creek.
Oh, yeah, it was flowing pretty good. There was a creek I found in the woods when hunting for a Christmas tree. It was a creek, and there was water and falls and everything. I had to be careful because I was walking along it, and if the ice gives way or the snow, you're screwed. Because then, you know, you're going to get all wet, get your camera wet, get the chainsaw wet, it won't work. I spilled out some gas when I was walking, so I wasn't sure I was going to get it going. It hadn't been started in 2 months, no, a month. And the problem is when you don't start it and it sits in the cold every night, and then you try to get it started, it can flood. And and sometimes it takes an hour or two to get working. There's a trick to clean the flood out. I know how to do it, but it doesn't always work. But at least today it came through for cutting. It cut the tree nicely straight. It's a beautiful cut. It'll sit nicely in the living room or in the den floor. So stoked, everyone. We're heading to Tahoe City.
And bought Christmas tree food too.
And Christmas tree food, yeah. For this beautiful conifer, possibly. I think that's a conifer, which I love those trees. A left, right?
This is the highway.
Right or left? Is the lake straight? Because it's a left. Do we make a right? Lake Tahoe.
Here.
Beautiful Lake Tahoe. They got hit hard up at here. There was snow past my knees when I was filming. I looked down and I'm like, oh shit. It was past my knees. Because different elevations and areas get more snow in the mountains here. Yeah, folks, the lake is up. This is Tahoe. You can kind of see it. It's through the trees. If I get a more open area, I'll film it for you guys. My friends always say they want to see Tahoe and visit it. Well, you guys know I get the live film and I get the photos because this is my life. This is where I live, folks. I live up by Tahoe, and so I get to enjoy it anytime I really would want to, per se. But it's a lot of tourism, and I don't like that, and so I prefer to be more in the woods where we got our Christmas tree or where we got our holiday tree, whatever you want to call it. We got a nice tree. So this is downtown Tahoe City. It's very quaint, very beautiful there. You can see the lake there's ramps for boats, nice little antique shops and resorts and hotels. It's beautiful. I mean, you're not going to get a more pure way of life than living here. Lake Tahoe, folks. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This is where I had my UFO sighting. Giant, massive ship rose out of the water right in this cove, and then it broke into multiple objects. We seen it from
So weird.
We seen it from a local peak. We were standing 10,000 feet when we seen it. Oh man. We have the marina. Going to get a tree is rewarding, and it's a happy thing. And I'm glad all my friends for the holidays get to see it. Beautiful Lake Tahoe, one of the wonders of the world, also known for its lake monster Tessie, which we always try to look for when we hike above Tahoe. There we go, folks.
So pretty.
Beautiful Lake Tahoe. Snow-capped peaks across the way. That's for my friends. That's enough to make my holidays come true. Just driving along the lake on a nice weekend, enjoying the scenery, getting a Christmas tree. We're gonna go to the Lake Monster Museum one of these days. That'll be pretty cool.
They have a Lake Monster Museum?
Yeah, it's up here somewhere.
Huh.
By Incline Village, I believe.
Did not know that.
Yep. It's out by this peninsula. We've seen this UFO coming up. But people camp out on the peninsula and seen the same UFO I filmed, and they couldn't believe it. Because they wrote me in privately, and they're like, that's the day that storm hit. It was a bad storm with hail and stuff, and there was fog over the lake, and then all of a sudden it rose out of the lake, and then there was like 20 different objects in the sky, man. Just yeah, like one of them was hovering over one of the pine trees, kept twinkling, and then it would appear like 3 trees over. It was like a bunch of little probes, or those I think are what the ancients were talking about, the natives, those twinkling lights. They've been around for thousands of years. I can't explain them. But, you know, we just picked a Christmas tree in a very paranormal area, you know, right here on the lake. We're not far from the lake getting a Christmas tree. It's, you know, like I say, it's a pretty crazy area. There's Bigfoot and everything. I seen some toe impressions. Serious, I seen some toe impressions in the woods. But I didn't measure them because I was like, you know, they're mixed in with human prints. So it's like anybody could argue and say, oh, someone stepped on it and caused that, or an animal, a deer stepped through it and made the toes. You got to have an area where it's just like a single, like 3-4 single tracks that are, you know, don't add up. But there's too many humans tramping through that area, and and so it's hard to track the animals or Bigfoot. But I did see a toe impression out there. Looked like human toes, barefoot. It was like it was about a 12-inch track, a little bigger than my foot. All these little coves have secrets in them too. Shipwrecks. There's some wrecks you can scuba dive in these coves. Water's clear as ever. See 100 feet out, man. It's pure water. Snow melts into it. It's pure. It's very blue. Well, the sky makes it look bluer. So it's 1 o'clock. I can get back home and I'll set up the tree, and then I'll call about those hens for my chicken coop we put together yesterday. Gonna have hard-boiled eggs on my hikes finally. I can't wait because that's a good hiking food substance. Hard-boiled eggs. You get the right hens, man. Those eggs will be tasty, tasty, tasty. Boat landing. All right, folks. That's your grand tour of Lake Tahoe. I'm gonna cut it for now. This is kind of like the Rowe family Christmas tree hunt. Now that we found the tree, we just got to get home in one piece. With all this people freaking out driving through the snow and these hills and tours, you got to be careful. People don't seem to pay very close attention to even the people on their bicycles around here. Cyclists. People park right there. They walk down the cliffs, go to the bottom, go swimming, fishing, kayaking. It's true. If you're gonna live here, you gotta be an adventurer. Isn't that beautiful? The sun glistening off. Wow. We chose to live out this way. We definitely made a wise decision. It's a gorgeous country back in here. In the woods, out of the woods, along the lake. Above, below. Anywhere you go out here is awesome. Well, everyone, you see I got my tree up. I don't know what kind of species of tree this is. I'm thinking it's some kind of fir, but usually the firs are a little more dense as far as branches go. But this is a nice little tree. I mean, you're looking at... I had to cut a little off the top, so now I reduced it down to 7.5 feet tall. But it smells beautiful. It's fresh. Comes right from the Sierra Nevadas above the Lake Tahoe basin, and it's wide. You know, it's like it's about 4.5 feet wide at the bottom, and it really comes out, and it's with lights and decorations and maybe a star angel on top. It's going to be really beautiful this Christmas. And it's just like I say, that's the whole joy of the holidays, is having to work for something, having to carry an old woman's groceries across and help them out. Tigger already, he is trying to get into the tree. Tigger! But you can see it covers it's a pretty big tree, and to carry it quite far. But that's what makes the holidays worthwhile, is helping someone, giving, and even working hard for your tree rather than have everything handed to you to go out there and cut your own tree. It helps the forest. I've seen a lot of Christmas trees on vehicles, but none as nice as mine, besides the one. So you can tell who works hard for their Christmas tree, because the nicer trees are the people who are willing to really hike in. People who will cut one near the road probably aren't going to get one as straight or nice looking as this. This is a beautiful tree, though. Beautiful tree. And it's fully even on the branches. I cut a couple down below, but it doesn't matter. It gives it some room for gifts underneath, you know, on this side, which I usually put gifts on this side. I spilled a little water, because you got to put plant food in with the water at the base, obviously, to keep it moist from becoming a fire hazard. But anyways, Lord Rick, just want to say peace. I'm home now, safe. Kind of jacked up my back, but that's okay. Like I said, it's all about the hunt. It's all about working hard to achieve something rather than, you know, just have a store-bought tree or whatever. And I get to enjoy a piece of the Sears right in my den. Also, I'll show you guys what it looks like when I have lights and decorations on it, and you guys can make your own decision if hunting for that tree and carrying it on my shoulder for that long was worthwhile. But I think this is going to look beautiful when it's decorated. It really is it's just such a nice full tree, you know? Such a nice, beautiful tree. Peace out, everyone. Peace out. Happy holidays. Hey, everybody. You guys get to see the final results of this beautiful fur that we put up. You guys get to see the final results of our beautifully hand-picked tree at the top of the Lake Tahoe basin. It's a pretty massive tree. At the bottom, it's almost 6 feet wide with 200 ornaments, about 6 strands of different lights. It's gorgeous. Little village and train underneath. I want to wish all my friends a very safe and happy holiday season. Everybody wanted me to take some video and photos of the final results of the tree, and you guys actually get to see it twinkling. I have ornaments from back when my kids were born. I have ornaments that are over 50 years old. I have antiques, and there's hidden ornaments down underneath. It's just, like I say, it's a beautiful masterpiece. And although no tree could be perfect, this comes pretty damn close to it. Wouldn't you guys agree? Season greetings, folks. So, with great pleasure, I bring you this work of art, which we worked so hard at between picking the tree and then this evening my family and I, we decorated it. But we'll be able to enjoy the fruits of our labor. I've never had a tree this wide or this large, and such a beautiful smell, this tree. It's about as natural as it gets. The one thing I notice about having this tree is that we have about a gallon, our tree holder, I've had to fill at least 5-6 times today because the tree continues to absorb water, which is probably a good thing because the more moist and wet the tree is, the less of a fire hazard it becomes. And so it's good that the tree's absorbing a lot of water. Of course, naturally, this fir was fairly green and lush to begin with when I cut it, and it should be okay through the holiday season. I want to wish all my friends a very happy, safe holiday season from the Paranormal Ghost Society and the Rose to you and yours.
Bye.